Alrighty, what's good, everybody? So today we're gonna learn how to dismantle the scholar's mate, as well as learn an opening trap all at the same time. So stay tuned. This game is a miniature for sure, 11 moves, and you're going to see why it's only 11 moves. So the game starts off with e4, e5, d4. So if you watch one of my previous Chess Life episodes, you'll know that this is the center game, and it is my number one white opening. And so there's two ways we can go about this. If you accept the center game, you go here, and then I go here, then you go here, I go here, and commonly you'll see this one, and that's called the center game burger variation. No lie, and you'll be surprised how often it occurs. But anyway, that's the main line. That did not happen this game. So he went through a sideline to one way to refute it is to go knight c6, and this is called the Nimzowitsch Defense Kennedy variation. It is a transposition through the center game into this. That's fine. I know this line as well. So there is a trap in this line that if you don't play it right, you just completely lose your knight as black if you don't know this opening. Now here's what happens. I go d5. Now this particular one is the Nimzowitsch Kennedy, right? When I push the pawn, it changes it to the link springer variation, attacking the knight. Now this is where it gets tricky for black. If black does not go knight e7 here, and they instead go knight was that d4, it is just a complete blunder, which is what happened in the game. And so the way to capitalize on this mistake is to go c3. And what this does is this traps the knight. No matter which way the knight goes, if it goes anywhere on these light squares, it just gets destroyed by your light square bishop. Goes here, gets captured with the queen if you want. Goes here, pawns, shoot, even your knight just develop out. Go here, pawn. Here, pawn. Here, pawn. Well, that's not an actual jump, but you get the point. You go here, it's not looking too hot either. So essentially, knight's done for. Now this is where the scholar mate begins. Apparently it's considered a good move, but I disagree with that. I'm sorry, Stockfish, I'm gonna have to disagree, because how most people play it is how this goes down. So you just chop off the knight. They go in for a check. That's fine. Knight e2 is the best move. What was it? Because there's a reason why later. So they go there. That's an alright move, I guess. And so here's the idea of how to dismantle, or at least put your opponent in a bad position out the scholar's mate. You just attack the queen. See, best move, I'm attacking the queen. Queen goes there, trying to pin my knight. I take that, just take it. Boom, it moves there. I like that because it dismantles the pin. So I move there. So because my knight is here, I can now attack the queen this way. Queen moves there. See, Stockfish, I find those evaluations questionable, because here's what's about to happen next. I go here, threatening a fork. And pretty much anything other than, like, I want to say bishop d6, anything other than bishop d6 would not have saved him. But that's not what happened. What happened is d6 happened. Wrong piece going to d6, unfortunately, which led to the next move, a family fork. And it was GG from there. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this dual episode, I guess. Not only did you learn an opening trap so we talked about three things actually. We talked about transpositions, going from the center game, which is my usual main line, into a whole different opening, the Nimzowitsch defense. From there, learning about the Nimzowitsch link springer variation trap that a lot of people actually fall for. Um, Especially at my ELO, this is a daily ELO of 987 versus a 877. And a lot of people that haven't seen it, and so they lash out with the Scholar's Mate. And to defend the Scholar's Mate, all you gotta do is just walk the queen into a fork. And at the very least, you'll, as you can see, get an advantageous position, a +3 easy, right out the gate. Shoot, a +6 even. So yeah, like, subscribe, shoot, happy chessing.